We know the camera plays a huge part in your decision making when buying your next flagship smartphone, especially when it comes to your Galaxy device. So we thought, how much of a difference do you get in terms of performance with the Galaxy S22 Ultra versus the S22 Plus? And how much does the S22 Plus really hold up, especially with the new improved main hardware sensor and the new optical zoom with the ultra wide compared to the colossal specs that you get on a hardware level with the S22 Ultra. Hi, Ben from SamMobile. If you enjoy videos like this, then be sure to like, subscribe and turn on the notifications so you don't miss any future videos on YouTube with SamMobile TV. Here is our very quick camera comparison between the S22 Ultra and the S22 Plus. Starting off with the landscape photos in daylight. First of all, one advantage you do get with the S22 Ultra is macro mode. As the ultra wide has built-in autofocus, you can get much closer to subjects when taking shots. In landscape situations, it looks like the ultra wide on both perform the same. That goes for the wide main sensor as well. But it looks like the S22 Plus does have a slightly more contrasty look. Both have great zoom performance in general, but of course the S22 Ultra can extend further all the way up to 100x zoom if needed, and definitely shows better clarity at 3x and especially at 10x zoom, since it's using optical zoom with the periscope lens rather than digital zoom on the S22 Plus. Daylight selfies are very much the same, with what looks like slightly more accurate skin tones on the S22 Plus. Portrait mode on the selfies are excellent on both and on par with each other, with great edge detection and background blur. The final daylight shots with the rear cameras of myself in the frame show near enough the same performance in colors, details, sharpness, dynamic range for the ultra wide and the main sensor, as well as in portrait mode as well. Moving over to the low light pictures, the ultra wide and the wide sensor performance are again near enough the same. Between the 3x and 10x zoom, the S22 Plus in this situation looks to be slightly better, but really not by much. The performance in extreme low light with both the ultra wide and a wide sensor with and without night mode activated are again basically the same. Low light selfies between the two are still on par with each other and show just how much difference night mode makes, and also using a front screen flash provides the best results. Final low light shots with me in the frame. The performance of the ultra wide and the wide with and without night mode are very much the same yet again, with both giving you the ability to still use portrait mode in low light. Let's jump over to the video performance. When summarizing the daylight video performance, starting with the selfie camera, both are excellent with shooting up to 4K UHD 60 frames per second with great stabilization, good detail and dynamic range. Not by much, but it does look like the S22 Plus has slightly more saturation, especially at 4K 60 frames per second on the selfie, but this levels out to be the same at 4K 30 frames per second. Rear camera performance in 4K 30 frames a second again is on par with great detail, dynamic range, stabilization and colors on both. You still get the ability to switch between all the rear lenses and back to the front facing camera without stopping recording when shooting up to 4K 30 frames a second. Video portrait mode is limited to 1080p 30 frames a second on both, but you now do get stabilization in this mode, which works on both.
Nighttime video performance is basically the same, and we highly recommend you stick to the main sensor on both for the best results. And last, the microphone audio performance is again near enough the same on both with the selfie and also with the rear cameras. Definitely take a look and have a listen.
Now we're starting off with the selfie cameras in 4K UHD 60 frames a second. And just seeing how they hold up. You've got 40 megapixels for the front facing camera on the S22 Ultra versus 10 megapixels. Let's see how it comes out. Small run for stabilization test. Now we're in the rear camera in 4K UHD 30 frames a second, and the main sensors on both. Just testing how the image quality and the stabilization looks like. Quick run.
It's safe to say that the camera performance on both the S22 Ultra and S22 Plus are really up there and do offer great flagship experience when it comes to the camera. If absolutely outright zoom is what matters, then yes, the S22 Ultra is the way to go. But regardless, the S22 Plus holds up really well with a very strong selfie as well. Let us know in the comment section below your thoughts on this camera comparison and if you would like to see more videos like this on the channel. For the latest news in the world of Samsung Daily, be sure to visit us at SamMobile.com. And for the latest videos on YouTube with SamMobile TV, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, and we will see you next time.
A quick word from our channel affiliate partner NordVPN. As our preferred VPN of choice, NordVPN gives you a secure connection while keeping a fast speed and also access to content in different regions on popular services like Netflix. Use our unique link for your NordVPN plan and our coupon code SamMobile, backed with a risk-free 30-day money-back guarantee.